Shoutouts to Champagne in general, obviously.
And he's up against
What's his name?
Gromp.
Gromp, yeah. So, fun fact about here's what happened in pools. If this story is true.
It is true.
It is true. In pools, no one knew who this person was.
Apparently,
Gromp.
Mega Man did this.
He didn't know who Gromp was, but evidently he's borderline PR in Indiana, and was able to make his pool a lot more challenging than the TOs anticipated.
Yeah, that
so,
was.
One guy was not too happy about that situation. Some guy, I mean, probably multiple guys, but one guy did not make it out because he did not expect the challenge. But hey, 2 Mega Mans. Choken has been known to use a lot of different characters. He's been using Mega Man since Smash 4.
Yeah. Well, he didn't. I don't know if he used Mega Man all that much.
He didn't use a ton, but he knows him enough that transferring into this game, he was able to have a little bit of a leg up than those who just picked him up cold.
I know Choken's been looking at Mewtwo, but it's a little too early for Mewtwo. I think just being
Choken's, yep.
Into the match,
Yep. So we got the battle of pretty much PR members from Champagne and Indiana. It looks like.
Yeah.
One got hit by that, one did not.
It's dead even as they just pellet.
So Choken is the red one and Gromp is the orange one. It's going to be a little bit challenging to see the differences depending on where they are on the stage. It looks like Choken's
always red and white.
Yeah. He's always what?
Red and white.
He's always red and white, yeah.
I'm sure somebody knows them. I forget which color scheme.
Weak F Smash. F Smashes in this game are really strong, just not Mega Man's.
It's it's not. It's kind of a fair trade-off considering how much.
It's a projectile. True.
Yeah.
Wow, up air gets it, and a little bit of a taunt there. I can hear the dash dancing from here.
That's okay. Because all you do is you just come down and you hit him, and you're like, there you go.
Exactly. All you need is just one random frame 5 back air out of shield, and it's his tie game.
You know, the dash dance is not a shield.
It's true. Yeah, you're right. Just smack him out of there. Just like enough with that.
That said, Gromp is, that's the thing. These Mega Man Dittos gonna be lots of little hit and run.
Lots of little interactions here and there.
Getting nicked a lot.
Wow, it looks like they're. It seems like the game at that point kind of progressed to you had your platform, I had my platform. Let's throw stuff and meet in the middle for a second, and then go back to each other's platforms. That's kind of how the game is. I'm like,
And I was gonna say, just because it's a game about getting nicked, the early stock. If you can close the stock, you're gonna lose the lead very harshly. And
yes.
We're kind of looking at that right now because Gromp is now leading this game by about 100%.
He's definitely in kill percents, but Choken does not want to be gaining too much. Oh no, they're both at 2 stock. Sorry, I thought one was at 1 stock.
Right, but Gromp was able to close out the stock a good deal earlier.
That's true. Was able to get some chip damage. A lot of jumping, just jumping over these projectiles. And gives him it. Yes. Says like, you take this back.
Right, and that is
able to.
If you can do that, that's the best answer to Crash Bomb.
It is the best answer. Crash Bomb is actually a decent move. It can do a lot of versatile things.
And the most frustrating thing is that Crash Bomber can just like steal your turn.
Wow. Yes, it's true. That could
so
have
right here, you tries to go with Crash Bomber. It can land on you while you're still invincible.
Yes, it did. That is actually a really big thing. Now, I don't know many things that can interact with you when you're invincible. Turns out, Crash Bomber is one of those. And it forces you to do something, That's the thing is when you're coming in, you're like, all right, I get some invincibility, I get some advantage, but no, you got to deal with this now, and it makes spawning against Mega Man kind of annoying sometimes. Gives him the Crash Bomber, puts him in the corner.
Again, says, this is yours?
Yeah, I don't know whose Crash Bomber is what. I feel like they've switched multiple times. Good grab, back throw.
Yeah, Leaf Shield, it's been nerfed twice, but
twice.
It's still good.
Still really stinking good.
You can still just land on it when people are pressing too many buttons.
And it's still 2 frames. I can't imagine they changed that. Still combos into itself, just like that.
Again. Every time the Leaf Shield lands, it's 15 to 20%.
That's a lot of percent for just. And Mega Man just thrives off of that constant chip damage. We see the development of the Crash Bomb right there. He's like, if you're going to come back at me, I'm going to just do a down smash right here. Last few times, Gromp had been trying to give him back the Crash Bomb, and Choken decides to do a down smash.
Choken is not likely to run into stuff like that.
Nice back air from Choken.
His philosophy on the game is, his goal is to avoid your attack. Yes.
Yes.
So he usually doesn't run in for the crazy haymakers. You gotta clip him trying to escape you, basically.
Both these Mega Man's playing really fundamental and solid, and that will do it. That was probably bad DI. That forward air actually has some kill power now.
Yeah,
if that was forward air. Was that forward air?
That was forward air.
That was forward air,
yeah. Forward air is massively better than it was.
Insanely. Can combo into itself. Obviously it kills. Obviously a big hitbox. Basically a sword. A small sword, but still a sword.
It's a flame. It's literally a flame.
It's literally a sword full of flame. All right.
And that's
let's see if we're gonna go back to the Mega Man. Ditto still confident in this Mega Man.
Mega Man is Choken's best character.
Most likely, yes.
I don't think he's got a better option here.
Yeah, he had the other characters that I've seen him play is Samus, I think.
He does like Samus, but I don't think he's gonna find more success with anyone else.
Most likely, not at this point in stage in his development. It looks like this is his best character, and he plays him really well, very fundamentally. Both going for leaf shields. One connects, one doesn't. But now Choken gets a leaf shield to connect.
Leaf shield, leaf shield, leaf shield. It's a
lot of leaf shields.
So Gromp tried to go for the down smash again. Choken, it did stop Choken from getting the crash bomber on him. So it worked for its intended purpose, really.
I saw a lot of cheering, and I saw Ethan getting up happy and Tyroy getting up not happy. So it's very possible Ethan just beat Tyroy. Not confirmed, but a lot of people were cheering there. So something to confirm later. All right, here we go.
It looks like from the fist pumps that is indeed what happened.
That would be very insane. Now let's go back to the mask. That was a little bit of a sidetrack, but that's a huge upset if that's a reality. We got them both at very similar percents here. We got Choken staying on these platforms a little bit.
Yeah, it's a very even game right now.
Seems like the game has progressed where, it seems like they really try, they're trying to control the middle stage through a variety of ways. Through projectiles.
That F smash.
Wow, good F smash.
Clipped him coming up high.
And puts the crash bomber right on him. Forces him to do something, and he even gets a little bit of damage and a leaf shield. Love the crash bomber out of the.
Crash bomber when you're invincible is just the most annoying thing. It just steals your turn.
It's possibly the best out. I can't imagine another move that does a better job.
Which time is it? Was another one that?
Oh, interesting.
At least in Smash 4, that was the thing, right? You right when your invincibility's about to run out, you get wish time.
That's frustrating. I forgot about that. Try to block it. Another thing you could have done, could do for if you're playing Pac-Man, you could do the trampoline right next to the spawn, and then they're forced to deal with that. But
that's another one.
Yeah. Back to the game, we got a little bit of lead strapping coming up from Gromp. Good catching on the up B.
Caught the double jump. Yeah.
Sway knowing to Choken knowing to fast fall through that up air. A lot of pellets clanking with each other.
That's the name of the game. This is the game of chip. Chip damage.
But yeah, it's a fundamental game when both players are really trying to control middle stage. Not really trying to overextend either way. Mega Man loves being able to control as much space as possible.
And I think Choken kind of goofed there with the dash attack.
Yeah, it's frustrating when you do a move like dash attack or do a move that puts you at a different position, and then all of a sudden you lost some stage control and you're in lag. You gotta be clean on those inputs, making sure you're doing only the things you want.
That said, Choken is coming back in percent here, keeping stage very well.
Good back air.
Yeah, he keeps back airing Gromp's attempts to get over him.
And just as I was saying, it looks like Choken is just punishing him, trying to get around the middle stage because he has the firm middle. He has the ground. You have to be jumping all around him. He is really not going to. Gromp has really not going to have an advantage for a solid 15 seconds here.
He's been stuck in disadvantage for a very long time.
But this is going to put him back in advantage, no doubt. Let's see if he's going to do a. No lead trapping. Absolutely no lead trapping except from a back air. But doesn't need it. Gets an F smash.
Got F smash. And this time Gromp is the one who landed the crash bomber.
Back throw, no forward throw. It's conserving
he's keeping it fresh.
Conserving his freshness, something that I think some Smash players would really benefit from. That understanding of the of freshness and scaling.
And
good leaf shield.
Yeah.
The leaf shield just controls space. You can just jump around with it, and all of a sudden that space is yours.
Leaf shield is still a good move apparently. despite the nerfs to the shield damage. And Choken is now really getting a ton of percent on him.
Wow, that's fair. Choken's in a little bit of a hole right now. Not the position he wants to be in, 91% going off stage. No ledge trapping as well from Gromp. He could maybe be a little bit more setting up something or covering some more options, but gets the leaf shield, gets damage.
Yeah,
opting just go for
really
that.
starting to run with this.
He is. Just controlling the middle stage. It's that fair.
Oh.
If he had the back air there, if he didn't have a thing in his hand, that would have been it.
And
But hey, maybe Choken knew that. Maybe Choken knew
that F smash.
Yeah. Air's coming out on both sides. Good spot dodge. Gromp looking solid. Oh, that's not the position you want to be in. Another dash attack.
3%.
Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be it. It looked like almost outside the sword area, but solid games from both. Really, really good play.
So last time we had another player from Indiana who was unseeded who wound up making top 8, which was Monty.
Last month or last year?
Last House of Pain.
Last month. Wow.
Yeah.
He's
And
Indiana.
now
You guys are.
we have another unseeded Indiana player who might be doing just the same.